Time for Nix to take care of business. He's heading straight for that fire hydrant. And just like that, boom! Nick sparks something magical. Welcome to Yoldai's Pet Corner, where every pet moment is special.
Humans love to think we're the smartest species on Earth. But today, I'm about to introduce you to 3 animals who saw humans in danger and said, "Yeah, you clearly need supervision." These are true stories, with real dates and locations, of animals who rescued people in ways no one expected. And no, none of these animals were trained. They just decided to step up. Okay, let's dive in. Before we start, comment below. Dog person, cat person, or I fear lions? Let's see how this changes by the end. This first story takes us to Tokyo, Japan, nearly 100 years ago. In 1925, a professor named Hidesaburo Ueno collapsed from a cerebral hemorrhage and passed away while at work. Every single day before that, his Akita dog, Hachiko, walked him to Shibuya Station and waited for him to return. At this point, the dog is more punctual than the train schedule. After his owner's death on May 21, 1925, Hachiko kept coming back. Every single day. The same station, the same wait, every single day. But here's the part most people don't know. Station workers and commuters began noticing something strange. Whenever someone collapsed, got lost, or needed help, Hachiko would bark, pace, or refuse to move. People began following the dog. And more than once, they found someone who needed medical attention or help getting home. Over the next 10 years, Hachiko became more than a loyal dog. He became a constant presence that helped people notice emergencies they might have ignored. Fact: Hachiko remained at Shibuya Station until his death in 1935. If a dog can change an entire city's awareness, imagine what animals notice that we don't. Alright, now we go somewhere colder. Obninsk, Russia, January 2014. Temperatures were below freezing. In the middle of winter, a baby was left in a cardboard box outside an apartment building. You know things are serious when a cat interrupts its nap schedule. Enter Masha, a neighborhood stray. She climbed into the box, curled around the baby, and stayed for hours, keeping the child warm. But that's not all. She cried non-stop until neighbors came outside. When they opened the box, they found a baby, alive. Doctors credited the cat's body heat for saving him. January 2014. Cats don't care? Explain this. Alright, this final story sounds fake, but it is 100% real. In June 2005, a 12-year-old girl in southern Ethiopia was abducted while walking home. Search teams eventually found her alive. But here's where it gets unbelievable. She had spent the night guarded by 3 lions, not attacked, not harmed, guarded. When rescuers arrived, the lions simply walked away. That's not a rescue. That's a plot twist. Wildlife experts later explained that lions sometimes respond to the crying of human children the same way they respond to lion cub distress calls. To the lions, she may have sounded like one of their own. Fact: this event was reported internationally in June 2005 and confirmed by local wildlife authorities. If this were a movie, nobody would believe it. Here's the part that ties all 3 stories together. None of these animals were trained to help humans. They weren't rewarded, they weren't guided, they didn't even know what saving a life meant. They simply reacted with instinct, empathy, and awareness. Maybe animals don't just share our planet. Maybe they've been quietly watching over us the whole time. If these true stories surprised you, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who thinks animals don't understand us. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to join us for SeaLife Saturday, where we dive into more unbelievable animal stories from the oceans and beyond. See you next time. On nights like this, dogs and cats shiver in the cold, but they don't wait alone. Kind hands bring blankets and hope. Then carry them inside to safety. A warm checkup, gentle care, and a bowl of food. Every small kindness keeps a life warm. Donate to your local animal shelter, and Merry Christmas.